G'day, mate, and welcome back to Factorio with me, Johnnie. So, last episode, we worked out how to press this magic button and stop everything launching, which, if I flick this off for half a second, we should launch one of everything. Like now. Like mass rockets. Like, this should be the last one. And switch back to on. And we should get one for everything except fast and light. Boom, 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 boom. And then this should do our fast and light. And we can say hello to... No, Donovan, I think got done last episode. But johnsondrummer, thank you for being a subscriber. Your intergalactic spaceship is on its way to you. So, I want to do some cleanup this episode. And I want to set up the first supporter rocket. So, that needs to go. That was converting prod mod 4s into 6s. This is doing speed 3s into 6s and doing prod 3s into 6s as well. But I have this little setup, which is way neater, which needs me to look at the ratios in a second. So, we're going to cut off all your inputs, and all your inputs, and your inputs, and... where's your input? There. 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 Cool. Alright, back to this and ratios. So... we have too many of these machines, not enough of these machines, and that ratio to that ratio is perfect. So... how many speed 6s on me? Cool. Don't need speed 6s, just need an upgrade planner. You still have 2 machines too many. So hang on, let's run upgrade planner over just that part then. And that's a better ratio. So we're going to remove that, and I'm going to remove that. And you guys are set up, so if we have over 1,000 prod 3s, they get upgraded to prod 6s. Which seems like a pretty good ratio. Which probably means I need to do the exact same here. That can go away. That can go away. That can go. That can go away. That can go away. That can go away. Logistics. Module. These numbers are going down slowly. This is designed to eat prod 4s after we get over 200. 200 seems a little bit too much. Maybe 100. And you're designed to eat speed 3s after we get over 50. Do we use prod 4s for anything? No. No, we don't use those for anything. So we can just eat all of those. The speed... no, we do use those. We now use them in SpaceX components. So 50. Yeah, okay. Which means that can go away, that can go away. Not that one. Oops. Cool. All of that can go away. Which is probably going to put some sort of shortage on our ability to scrap prod 3s and speed 3s. So, I'm going to just out of preparation. That's not going to fit. Oh, actually, no, I only want that half. That'll fit nicely like that. I want to move this all up a tile, but I don't want to waste the modules. Okay, we're just going to do... no, hang on. That. I'm not going to make it better, I'm going to make it worse. It's fine. Oh, you're literally out of range by a tile? Have a rubber board right there. Okay. So, we have the supporter rockets up here, which have a combinator, which I can hit OK to, and then I'll launch a single supporter rocket. I'm going to want that. And then I'm going to want something equivalent to that. Without that. Without that. With those there. Without that box, actually. And those combinators. And that. I can dump stuff already. I can put another one of those in there. I can slow you down to... Nope. Speed 3s. I don't need the 6s. And we can cut that and put that there. Cool. Alright, I want... Buffer chest. Aren't we working on requested chests? Yes, we're working on requested chests. Alright, I can put a requested chest here with a single inserter, which, funnily enough, I now need to link into the other system. Purple underground, because, okay, so this one's going to do launching, it's going to be launching, it's going to be launching... Hang on. I gotta make sure I buffer the science on the way out. Then... Yeah, we're not going to reach that. But a purple belt will reach that. Yep. So I need to buffer the science on the way out, because this one... Anything that launches a fast and light drive has to... filter... Has to be able to output science. I moved too fast. Okay. So, I need to hook up a wire from this build up here, because it's easier to move a wire signal from up here than it is to move 6,000 space science, or whatever the number happens to be. It's the number of subscribers who haven't received a rocket so far, which is a ridiculous number. Those. I think we're going to go down and then across, I think. Wow. From there to there. Oh, okay. Well, if we can see the wire connection. Oh. Sure, we'll hijack that wire connection. We want to run from there to there. And then strip off that wire. To there. Strip off that wire. To there. To here-ish. You go to there. Hi, rocket. Cool. Rocket's directly south of us. Okay. So we want to bring that power pole down to... The wires are messing it up. Okay. Down to here. And then down to there. go into that. Oh, really? Into that. Into that, which will remove any other wires from. Use this signal wire to go up to there, which we can now see has all sorts of bits on it. I also want a wire into there. You're gonna read contents. Awesome. We're gonna have whatever conditions I used on that setup, paste it there. We're gonna request in a single supported fast light drive. Cool. Which also means, now I've gone through all that hassle, I should be able to take this combinator and we should be able to put it here. It's a ghosted one so far. Hang on. Do we happen to have one? No, I don't happen to have one. I happen to craft one there. And if I bring that power pole to there, we should be able to wire that into there, which then means I can get rid of that one that was miles away, and we should be able to hit on and then off. That's launching. They're all launching. They're all launching. They're all launching. They're all launching. Everything's launching. And boom. Okay, it's popped up. So, being the very first supporter launch, the very supporter launch, I have to launch LordKTor. Reason I have to launch LordKTor is, well, let's be honest. He made the mod, the SpaceX mod. He's then modified the SpaceX mod literally just for this playthrough. Like the GUI update that I can drag this around along with a lot of other things. The fact that it reads a subscriber list, all that sort of stuff, is all because basically I asked him really nicely. Yeah. So he's our very first supporter launched off. So obviously, he deserves to be the first launched off. And I've also got this lovely mod that lets me put in text names, and means he can go down right there as the very first supporter. So every single supporter is going to obviously get a rocket launched because they happen to be a subscriber. On top of that, they're going to get a second rocket launched for being a supporter as well. So thank you, LordKTor. Thank you for being a Patreon supporter. He's been a Patreon supporter for a very long time now, and I appreciate everything he does for the channel. Even if it's, I actually have no idea what tier he's on, but like I said earlier, even 2 cents makes a massive difference. $2 a month makes a massive difference. So I'd be happy with 2 cents if I could offer a 2-cent tier, but you know, PayPal transaction fees, that eats up 2 cents real fast. So what I'm going to do is I'm now going to turn that off, and they'll go back to normal launches. We have 2 of those in stock at least, so that's something. I don't know what else I'm going to do this episode. Now, I could launch more supporters, but I really want to limit myself to 1 per episode. Okay, so this solar grid is getting there slowly. Actually, because I'm going to do 1 or 2 per episode, let's drop that number down to 2. Which means that number gets dropped down to 20. And that one just goes away outright. That should also be... Oh, not 22. Bad Jetty. 2. They're thrusters, so that's 8. Yeah, 8 launches. 2. Oh, no, that's 20. Yeah, that's fine. 2. 2, 2. Because things have been buffering for a while, we're going to be launching at least one supporter every single episode for quite some time. Fuel cells 4. Which might let fuel cells actually catch up. No, we've only got 5 in stock. Probably not. I think we're going to have to look at upgrading our speed of our nuclear fuel. No, P. Search. Nuclear. We're making 30 per minute. 300 per minute. Oh, 300 per 10 minutes. And I need 2,000 per episode. Yeah, we're going to have to look at this little build we have here and improve things. Alright. First things first. Cut off your input. Because this is not enough room to build. And you were fully buffered before we started, just for the record. That goes away, that goes away, that goes away, that goes away. We're going to use green belt across here because we have green belt, and I sort of think it's fitting that uranium is on green belt. We're going to put a splitter. We're going to say output priority left because it's definitely important that the lights stay on. I'm going to use a bit of purple underground just because it's got the reach I want. And okay. Then I want does it make more sense to use the speed modules in okay, so there's already beacons here. So let's go up 2 tiles. Okay, then I want input, output. How am I requesting? 10. Let's do 100. 200, that seems like a more reasonable number. Okay, and then you're going to have an input as well. Then what I think I want to do is I want to change those over to be slightly faster beacons. Okay, chem plant's in the way, that's fine. I'm sort of worried about how fast it's going to eat through our uranium. Like, these are all speed 6s in these machines. 200 shiny rocks per minute. How many shiny rocks do you potentially make per minute? You make 38. Okay. Turns out we're gonna have to upgrade covariance. Just slightly. Is that right? No, that's not right. That all needs to slide down 1 tile. Okay. Now how much do you produce per minute? 400. Providing you're all running, but I don't know if you're all going to be running on red belt. This end doesn't matter. No, it's literally this end that matters. Yes, you can output fast enough, but you can't input fast enough. So upgrade, 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 upgrade. Upgrade, upgrade, up, 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 up. guys can't output fast enough. Green belt for the green rocks. Seems reasonable. Okay, can you output fast enough and input fast enough? No, you can't output fast enough now. Alrighty, stack inserters. Okay, do I have any of these? No. Okay. Handcraft us up some stacking filter, stack inserter, filter stack inserters. There we go. Words. Crap, that was the wrong one. That one. One, just one. You still can't output. Okay. Alright. Substation time. Cool. Now I don't have to worry about power balls. Like, what sort of base do you like? Yeah, I need to make like 2,000 nuclear fuel every 30 minutes. What sort of base do you look at that has to do that? Okay, so what I want to do is I want to output priority left. I need to do a shimmy belt to belt. Okay, it looks like I have to do that fairly often. Just because of the ridiculous speed these machines go at. I could just add more machines rather than actually purple belt. Right, so we bring uranium in. You two are running happily. You're grabbing, outputting. You're actually not grabbing fast enough. Stack inserter Mark II. Okay. Nope. You missed out on your stack filter inserter for output. Okay, how are we feeling now? You're getting material in fast enough. You're outputting material fast enough. You're getting material in fast enough. So you two are not getting material in fast enough still. Close enough too. Alright, how are you feeling? You're just getting material in fast enough. And you're outputting perfectly fine. You're not getting material in fast enough. Okay, bad luck. You can't output at all. Correct. Definitely correct. What's this in a per second ratio? See, we're only going up by like 8 per second, which is not a lot, but it's actually 200 items on the belt. And that's where the problem's coming from. It's 200 items on the belt. Okay. So you're going to need pretty inserters. You're going to need a pretty inserter. You're going to need a pretty inserter. You're going to have to move over one. We're going to have to put one of these right there. You're going to need a pretty inserter and a pretty inserter. You're going to have to go over a tile. Put another one of those, and that's really the best I can do. That looks like it's working. It looks like a horrible mess, but it also looks like it's working. Let's just go straight to... Sure. Sure. Your bots are a bit late, but sure. Okay. 46, 50, 60, 70. Numbers are going up. Oh, you're all full. Well, now we know why the numbers are going up. Let's turn all these back on. How do those numbers feel now? Eh? Eh? No, they're pretty good. Okay. Alright, so we can get rid of those. We've upgraded this thoroughly. There's still some dull rocks making it through the loop. So it's not a dull rock problem. Obviously a little bit faster than red belt wouldn't hurt. We might also upgrade all these chests to titanium. That way we can run more uranium, raw uranium, and have a bigger buffer. Okay, so that's that problem sorted. Yay! Next problem is getting through these piped builds. Okay, let's just walk down first, and then we'll go out. Okay. Logistics. We have removed most of our copper ore and exchanged it for copper plate. Your input priority is... You're on the wrong side of the belt. Okay, that should fix that problem. Okay, now we're actually getting rid of copper ore. Okay. Rocket style is going fine. Actually, that number's gone up significantly. You'd be doing better if I had more blue circuits, which I do have them in the network. Sometimes it just comes to a point where you just go, no, screw it. We're just going to go to here. And I'm going to have one of those. And one of those. And... Sorry. Over one more tile. Yep. With one of those. I need tree tiles. Tree tiles. That'll give me 3 tiles. That'll give me 3 tiles. I think. Yeah. I want to do that. Like that. Like that. We're done with them. Hold my beer. It's like nothing, and there's still more than I... Yeah. Oh. Clear the belt. And you take 10 seconds to craft. You now take... way less time. Oh, really? The blue circuits are a problem? Holy crap. Technically... like so. Output right, output left, output down, output in. That's 2 purple belts you're taking in per second. And it's still not enough. In fact, my blue circuit build just dried up entirely. I'm starting to think maybe I don't want to take from this chest anymore. Let's just take it off the bus. It will fill that chest first, and when that chest's full, then we'll output it into here. Yes. And that's not enough. 1.3k. Do I even have... On their way, 800. Actually, the chest only holds 900 and something. Yeah. 960, aka a full chest's worth. Sure. That'll speed that up. Alrighty. Solar panels is something that I don't really want to speed up, but I think I probably should. Because... Is my power usage going down? Yeah, it is. We're down to 900 water. That's a good thing. It means I can go make another large module build. Solar panels over here. Okay. So you're only up when solar panels are above 2k in the network. So is that what's holding us up? We don't actually have solar. We don't have enough steel. Why don't we have enough steel? Because you're on blue belt. Yeah, exactly how much steel do you want? A lot. Okay, purple belt, purple belt, purple belt. Let's go wander over there. That one. Sure. And how many green circuits did you want? You wanted basically a purple belt's worth as well. Sure. From there straight through to there is purple belt. Which probably means that has to be purple as well. Yes. Okay. And that's going to make us a whole of 5 solar panels per second. Oh, our steel belt didn't make it. Blue belt. Purple belt. We're not doing the best side loading method. Not at purple belt speed. What's a better way of doing this? That's technically a better way of doing it. That's such a horrible thing, JD. But it works. Okay. Alright. So that's fixed that. I'm going to go over to this thing where we keep our solar panel build. And I'm going to lower those guys from 2k down to 1k. Because that's what's actually holding us up. This is set to above 10. That can just run full time now. You're set to above 10. We're upgrading to light blue anyway, so you just run full time now. Same applies here. We'll set you to 1,000. You can run full time and just get them up to light blue as fast as possible. Why are my accumulators slow? There. Red belt. Red belt, obvious answer. Actually, you only output a blue belt, don't you? 45 point something. So there's no point going past blue belt on any of that. That's full. If I set that to... so if I set that storage, it means that when the base wants copper, it's going to come from there first. Do I want it in storage or just an active provider? I just want it as an active provider, I think. We're just going to have it as an active provider. That way it'll just empty it and then we can burn the rest of the copper ore and hopefully the copper plate finds somewhere to go. Send copper ore somewhere like this. No, whatever. What was I doing? I was looking at batteries. Batteries. Green belt, blue belt. There's no point going past blue belt. Technically it makes the end as is, so I'm not going to. Oh, and batteries are going to go up to... That should be okay. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go right. And your left, that should be in robots. It is. Okay. Science is still screaming by. It looks like... Not this episode. Okay, efficiency module 3s are going to get eaten. There's nothing I can do about those. They'll convert into fast and light drives or be shipped off site to make fast and light drives or fast and light drives. The prod mod 3s are going to get eaten. The speed mod 3s are going to get eaten. The 1k speed 1 modules and the 500 speed 2 modules are fine. They're meant to be there. We have... Just put a 6 on there. We have 300 and 155, so we're still not making speed 3s fast enough. And I need to make sure they get eaten and they get eaten. So let's go up into... this build. You need to eat speed 5s as well. And you need to eat prod 5s. Okay, so that's those problems fixed. Prod 5, mod 4, which is this build, which was meant to kick in when you went over 50. There's 240. You went way over 50. Okay, so we need another one of these builds to eat those. And 2 of those builds to eat those. 350 speed 3. Yeah. Speed 4s. So we're going to put one of those there. No, I'm just going to put one there. Now, how many do you eat? Oh, hang on. Well, that would be an improvement. Yes. Let's cut off you, and cut off you. In fact, that can go away already, that can go away already. Yeah, I prefer to speed existing assemblers rather than... Even if I can't keep them at 100% uptime, which is normally the goal, and you don't speed something unless you can keep it 100% uptime, I'd prefer to have less assemblers that run faster and don't run all the time, rather having more ones that don't that run partial time. Okay, so productivity 3s have been all eaten. This is working. Speed 3s are getting very low, so I'm assuming they're getting eaten at the right speed. That one up, and I think that one up as well. But it's probably too early to tell. I need them to run for a bit to confirm. $354. Yeah, I need them to run for a bit to confirm. Meanwhile, holy crap. LordKTor at 117. So, I also need to thank Darren Munn, Nytrogin, Per Fasting Koustrup, Johnnie, Madison, and that's it. That's everybody. I need to thank every single one of you guys for clicking that subscribe button, along with thanking my Patreon supporters, my Twitch subscribers, my YouTube members. LordKTor was the first one launched. We're going to launch another one next episode. I don't know who it's going to be. Actually, I think I do know who it's going to be. But we're going to launch another one next month. And with that said, I'm going to end this episode here. I think next episode... We might have a gap between now and next episode, because I think I want to... I can upgrade this. Okay, so I can upgrade this to productivity 6 modules with speed 3s, potentially. But it's going to need basically a full rebuild at this stage. This is enough generations old that I have to fully rebuild this build, which is just not worth it. It's not worth reinventing or rebuilding this wheel. It's probably better at this stage to go off-site and find a decent couple of coppers, a oil, a coal patch. We were talking about here with a question mark, because there's copper, iron, oil, coal, a couple of biters, a couple more bits of copper and iron. But having a build this big is like pretty normal. I could just grab all of this and put a build here. And I think we need to go out there and we need to make basically this on steroids. Really this on steroids. Just up it, but rather than stopping it, module 3s, module 4s as a stacked recipe, we go all the way up to 6s as a stacked recipe. At the same time, we really only want speed and productivity. I don't need efficiency anymore. This is going to be more than enough to take us all the way through to very, very late game. In fact, this is outputting too many. I might have to do the same as I did down here and have a cutoff system if we end up with too many efficiencies in the network. Which all these are actually cut off still. And my train is just emptied. If it did empty some, they've already been disappeared into the network. Yeah, I need to... Like I said, I might need to swap this out. I can then put in another speed module build. Because that is a ridiculous amount of efficiency modules. 5.5k and going. Yes, I think that might also be something else I do off camera. take the speed module, bring it down. You all going flat out? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, definitely. There's no backup. Okay. Because a ridiculous amount of going in here. No. Going there and then getting used in there. Okay. Yeah, I might do something like that. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed. And I'll see you guys in the next episode where we launch more supporters. We launch more subscribers. I need to obviously get... Crap. It can't be hull components. Hull components are over here. Why will you not launch? What did I break? You output of -9, so you just got out of whack. Okay, I need to fix this, and then I'll see you guys in the next episode. Alright, bye.